Hello and welcome back. We're playing Terraforming Mars Solo Challenge here. I actually did take a peek at this start before hitting record, and I noticed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 science tags in the starting hand. One of them's AI Central. We've already done the experiment. Is AI Central good in the starting hand? And it was a no. The answer was no. But I can't help but do it. That's especially because we start with the energy, and if we start with Teractor, then it's really not that bad to. What am I trying to say? I don't find it all that bad to just jump on it and go. Like, this is $20 though. This is 11. I think that the idea here is that we grab as few cards as possible. I like this card, but it is very expensive with the what I was thinking is if we copied peroxide power, then we could get it and get a little bit of plant production early, which would pay big dividend. But let's stay simple here. We get research, we get energy, we'll get more cards and more cards. We'll have all the cards and none of the problems. We have to buy Dev Center first turn because of the way I lined that up. Ooh, inert gases, 2 income. Wait. So we won't have enough for AI Central right now because we also have to get peroxide power. So we get peroxide power. Then Electro Catapult's a pretty solid card. I'd honestly love to build it, but we don't have the plant or the steel. I almost like this card for 2 income, but I think it's more important to get these guys down. I could build both this turn if I sold the other 2 cards. Selling Electro Catapult seems like a bad idea. But if I build this, I'm going to do it. I'm going to sell. Which is insanity for the record. Like, it's a bad play. So here we are. We have 13 income, but we're going to have 3 cards per turn that are going to be free. Would you take a start if you were given the option to do a corporation and it would just be like, going into Generation 2, you draw 3 cards a turn, but you make basically negative money. I like this, but we need to rely on our card draw. Basically, it's that simple. We're going to draw 2 cards here, take a quick peek. Commercial District is worthwhile, but we're going to draw another one. And MedLab, which we have a whole... That would give us 2 income right now. I'm going to do it. Well, now we're positive 1. It was an expensive little bit of income, but I think it'll pay off. $2 per turn for like ever. I can't not grab these cards at least. I almost want to grab all 3, but can't do it. Not when you get 3 free cards per turn. You cannot buy that many patents for $3. You will just run yourself into the ground. But specifically, Deimos Down and Standard Tech are game-saving cards. If we sold 2 cards, we could get GHG Factories, which I think is very worthwhile. The problem is that we won't get a free card next round, but a free card or 4 heat guaranteed seems pretty obvious. I'm just trying to see what we sell. The oxygen can really bail us out. I'm not keen on power infrastructure or rover technology. We're not building cities. I mean, if we get a bunch of cities after this, I'll think about it. But right now, it's not a thing. We need energy for a number of other things. Well, we'll probably end up building tectonic stress power. Oh, it's really expensive though, isn't it? 18, yeah. It's almost like you might as well go all the way for thorium beam, right? You spend $14 more and you get the 3 heat production. We don't have a tag for it though. But 4 heat, very big deal. 1 income, positive. 2 cards per turn now. This is painful. We have no presence on the board. We will not have presence unless we build this. We're going to get the titanium mine. Next turn, we're going to get the commercial district, and we're going to build a mining area on it. Oh, should always have grabbed the cards first. We'd really like some more Earth cards. Like, had we gotten acquired company and sponsors and Earth catapult, like, there's a number of cards that would really turn this. I don't want to say turn it around, but turn it around is definitely the correct term here. All good. Can't grab them. We need to rely on our free cards here. This turn specifically. Oh, we're short the energy. That whole time I thought we were going to commercial district mining area. Now I have to rethink the plan. If we sold the card, we could get 3 energy production, which I think is the value. I often avoid playing this card. 18 is so expensive for that. But it's better than spending 11 and getting 1. So, easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. What do we got? This game is just being mean. Because I think both of these are good. But we can't take either. Which is just cruel. Cruel world. So we build this. We need to get 2 steel with it. It's a good spot for a city in the future. And then with the 2 steel, we build this, and we get that steel income. We should have grabbed cards first, as always. I kind of jumped the gun, got excited. We could have got the event that gave us 5 steel, for example. We didn't get anything important, so we don't have to feel too bad about it, but we know we could be playing better, so let's screw on, focus. Media group and giant ice asteroid. Oh my god, why game? Why can't I get those ones for free? I think we gotta take them. That simple. We've got to take them. I mean, just based on the cards we have in hand, I'm feeling like we can win this game. But can we get a good score is the real battle now. Field Factory is a great pickup. More events are always interesting and good. I think the play is to buy the extra energy production. I'm gonna want it at one point. It's a science tag. It gives us 2 of the titanium right back. So now we're looking at Deimos down, giant ice asteroid. Together, those are 5 heat bumps and 2 oceans. We got the media group that we can make money back on in the future. We got standard tech as long as we have money in the late game. The molehole area is my next big target. We're at 7 heat, which is too bad. I wish I had optimal arrow braking. And Generation 8 is kind of scary. Lunar beam and the, like, I can't grab them. Can't grab them. Can't grab them. We got 3 free cards. We can't be buying more cards. We have like 13 cards in hand. Like, they're good cards. They're like the cards I'm hoping to see come in for free. Mohole. I can get Mass Converter, which think of it as 6 heat income, just delayed. I'm just thinking about with the Mohole, where do I want to put it? Because we got some options. We can grab Titanium, or we can grab 2 more cards. And I think the rule of thumb here should be we have plenty of cards that we know we want to play. But I want to be able to put stuff down up here is my real issue. Greenery down into here. But no, we got to take this for now. We have Noctis City in hand, if I'm not mistaken. Industrial Center. Do that for a Titanium. Industrial Center is also a way of getting up here, because we could build it here and then build greeneries off it. But okay, it's nothing really great, that's for sure. We have so much Titanium at this point too. It's like, really need to use it. I mean, we have uses for it. All this is good, and by good I mean it's all right. We could play all of it, but we're not going to because we have other things to do. Heat bump. Heat bump. This is a really good time to get something started with Deimos down. But I also want Vesta, which is like the hard part here, but for $5 I think we can get both. Give me my 4 steel back, thank you. Deimos has fallen. Noctis City seems like the play. Do I want to do this first? I don't know. If we get $3 back plus the stuff, so it feels like we should. And now the question is, can we get Noctis for dirt cheap for 4? Meaning we're 3 short of buying Vesta, but I'm willing to sell to make it happen. So let's think about it that way. What do we sell? What's worth selling? Solar power, we don't need. Energy savings, we don't need. And a couple of other things we don't need. So, solar power, energy savings, and Inventors Guild. I like Inventors Guild, it's just not, we have other ways of getting to more cards. Namely, the 3 cards per turn we're getting for free. Having a little bit more card draw doesn't seem that great. That's all fine, but we can't afford it. We need to build or play the cards that we have. I'm not opposed to a lot of these cards. I think the real thing I want is oceans, so that we can build the water splitting plant, which means I'm gonna have to do the early giant ice asteroid. I'm just wondering if I go for the plants off of Noctis. At least once, but do we do it twice? Yes. The 2 cards is interesting. Like, it's a good place to be. Just isn't where we need to be. Then we'll do our hired raiders. That'll give us a little bit more steel. And then we're going to start converting energy into oxygen. Yep. Yep. $11. It's all fine, but we can't do it because we're getting 3 cards per turn and we have plenty of things we already need to play. Miranda Resort would have been cool much earlier. Well, we don't have that many Earth tags. Need more oceans. It's almost worthwhile. 5 income 3 times is $15 back for potentially a very high scoring city. Can't do it. Cannot. We already have Domed Crater that if we need a city that bad, we'll do it that way. This is definitely the harder side of things. Do we want this is a heat bump and a half. Which is like just straight up not a great deal, but it's all right. Which apparently passes in this town. We need an aquifer. It's gonna go here. Then we're gonna build our greenery and we're gonna go top route to try and get into that stuff. $9 back. I am worried about colonizer training camp. But I'll wait till next turn. We have 22 heat now. I think we're good on the heat because of that extra energy bit. These are good. We have Jovians. That'll be our high score option. Not that we're... Oop, let's grab 2 of this, 1 of this. Take a quick peek at what we got. Pretty alright. Then we'll look at this. We'll take that. Okay, all of a sudden we have like some real high scoring like opportunity. With the problem being that we need to actually like win. I almost want to build the water from Europa and use it. It's not a great like play. Sorry, I thought we could put it beside an ocean, but that's actually a mohole. Do we put that there? It's $9 to get $9 worth of titanium. $12 worth of titanium because we get 3 back now. No, it's $9 because we get 3 back now. versus doing this and getting a city. Do it. We can do it there. Gonna up the oxygen. We're that one heat bump away from that ocean. I think I'm gonna indenture the workforce here to get the water imports. Because I think that we need it. We'll do it for 2 cards. Stronghold? Well, we get more income and way more points with this bad boy. So. This gives us money back because it's an event. Trees is worth 7 plants for 13 bucks. We just need to play it this turn. Sorry, how much is it? 13? Okay, we can get to 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Trees me, baby. Trees me slowly. Okay, next turn is not our last turn, which is like a real big deal for us. Like, if it was turn 14, we'd be, or if it was turn 14 already, we'd be like, no, great. Physics Complex is great, but we need our money real bad, and we have ways of getting points. I should have grabbed it. Grab a thing first, yeah, oops. Grab cards. Grab card. Take this. Look, Olympus Conference, interesting. Interstellar Colony Ship, very cool. Sponsors, definitely not worth it, but cool all the same. Steel. We make money back for doing it, so I'm gonna do it. We need an oxygen real bad. No way I'm standing by on that. Do we have a second science tag? We do, but like, well, we do. I think we take the city. We slam it. Oh, greedy. Not greedy. Greedy. Oh, we're doing greed. We did the greed. We did greed strats. Oh no. Comments are gonna hate me. But we have the heat wrapped up next turn. So, if the heat's wrapped up next turn, the oceans are not wrapped up. We need oceans. We know we're buying this ocean. There's no way around it. We honestly could do with the card. Like, we're still looking for options to get out of this. I think shuttles is worth it, because we want to build, like, freaking 4 space cards right now. None of this is, like, helpful actively. But I will buy a greenery. Because I think we're going to have to buy a greenery no matter what. And that's a really good spot for a greenery, just in the sense of we're going to get lots of money back and stuff. Oh, I should have bought standard tech first. It's $3 we just lost. Oh no. I could buy both of these and get a card. We're gonna wait. We're gonna hold off. We're gonna keep our money. $75 is not chump change. Flooding is a cheap ocean. Steelworks is... What is Steelworks for us? It's an oxygen for $18. But we get some steel back, so yeah, we're going to do it. Then we're going to get 2 cards here and a card here. We're going to look at them. We're going to look at the top card. Oh, god damn. I don't think we can afford it, quite frankly. Because we're so far out on greeneries. I love it, though. I would love to have it. Oxygen here. Oxygen here. Greenery going into the green-rich area for our titanium. Goes here. Standard technology. Flooding. Then we build a greenery. Then we build one more greenery. Then we get our greenery for free. With $20, we can get Callista, or Ganymede Colony rather, which is like the one. It is the one, for the record, because it's 6 points for $16. Olympus Conference we can almost buy for just our steel, but let me take a quick sell pass. We would never do asteroid mining over Callisto. I'm just trying to think, like, if we got money back off the board, what would we do? Interstellar is worth 4 points. But how would you get to $17, right? You'd sell these 3, you'd be at 11. And then you can only grab 2 more on the board. That's why I'm holding off this greenery, by the way, because if I need $2 to make something happen, then that's fine. I think we just do these 2 cards. Breathing Filters and Olympus Conference. Oh, we can't even do both. So we just do Olympus, or we just do Breathing Filters then. Right, because this would cost us $3. And then we'd have 5, and we'd sell 2 cards and be at 7. We can't get up to 4. Let's sell this. Like, I'm having a hard time doing the math here. I'm like, with $2 more, I could get Breathing Filters and then just put our greenery down beside a city. That's just what we're looking at, which is really too bad because those cards were good and they were very close to being very cheap and affordable, but there was no way to getting more money. Excuse me? Excuse me? This whole time I was missing an ocean? Well, GG, I guess. Fuck. I would have had enough for that. Because I would have just not built one of those. What did I build last? Excuse me. I mean, this is not an official score, obviously, but like... Breathing filters, I'd be at 13. I have standard text, so I needed 15. Because if we sold, the thing I'm looking at right now is if we had sold breathing filters, we'd be at 3. And then we wouldn't have bought breathing filters, so we'd be at 14. Okay? So that means that we would have bought the ocean for 15, got the money back, and then we would have been one short of Ganymede Colony, and instead we would have got breathing filters. And Ganymede Colony for us is worth a point from that, and then 6 points, so 7 points. We still would have ended up with breathing filters because we wouldn't have had enough for Ganymede Colony. We might have even got another card or another point. So our score should be -7 +1 for this ocean. It's not official, but huge oversight. So yeah, just minus 6. Man, that's lame. Oh, we could have got 2 steel there instead of that. That could have also made the other thing worthwhile. So -6. We would have won with 85, lost with 91. So, wow, what a huge oversight. I'm sorry about that. Usually we are a lot better on that stuff. But I hope you enjoyed anyway. I definitely had a lot of fun playing it. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.